The following is transcribed.
Welcome to Condensed Bat-Supe! Now with 66% fewer superheroes than our regular podcast, which makes Condensed Bat-Supe even less nutritious, but still just as delicious. We're featuring episodes of the adventures of Superman without the caped crusaders. Tie on your capes for lots of door knocking, plenty of indignant Frenchmen, and international air travel galore! In this edition of Condensed Bat-Supe, Superman continues his search for Bucky Taylor. It's Chapter 3 of The Man Without a Face, as originally broadcast on March 20th, 1947.
Faster than a speeding bullet. More powerful than a locomotive. Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound. Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman. Kellogg's Pep. P-E-P, Pep. Kellogg's Pep, the Sunshine Cereal, presents The Adventures of Superman. Today, Superman attempts to run down a single clue to the whereabouts of young Bucky Taylor, but succeeds only in turning up a shocking surprise. Hello there, gang. This is your pal, Dan McCullough. Say, I tell you, this new collection Kellogg's Pep has for you is just about the swellest one you ever saw. A big He-Man keychain for the boys, and something just as swell for the girls. And I'll tell you girls more about that a little later. Now, fellas, just wait till you see this keychain. It's terrific. A big, shiny, silver-like chain, a humdinger all by itself. But just to make it something extra special, Kellogg's Pep has 12 different lucky pieces you can attach to it. Now, you got a pencil and paper handy? You don't want to miss any of this. For the keychain only, send one box stop from Super Delicious Pep and 15 cents, that's a dime and a nickel, to Superman, Department 1R, Battle Creek, Michigan. That's just for the keychain. Now we come to the lucky pieces, and they're bright and shiny small-scale models of a locomotive, a football, a trolley car, a skate, a Scotty dog, and a skull and crossbones, among others. Now, because this is a get-acquainted offer, when you receive your first order, you'll also get a printed slip with the names and pictures of all 12 lucky pieces on it. And you can keep right on ordering them until your collection is complete. Now, for each lucky piece, send one Pep box stop and one dime, plus the names of the lucky pieces that you want, to Superman, Department 1R, Battle Creek, Michigan. That's one dime and one Pep box stop for each of the lucky pieces, and for the keychain, send 15 cents. That's a dime and a nickel, and one Pep box stop. And remember, print your name and address plainly on your orders and mail to Superman, Department 1R, Battle Creek, Michigan. And now, the adventures of Superman. As you remember, Editor Perry White told Clark Kent how Hobie Taylor, a foreign correspondent who had been on the trail of a story of world-shaking importance, had been shot by Nazi Gestapo men just before the war ended. Having reason to believe that Taylor's 13-year-old son, Bucky, had knowledge of the story, White had been searching for him ever since. The boy had finally been located in a displaced persons camp, and White had cabled funds for his passage to America. But although Bucky was known to have boarded an ocean liner in England, he had never been seen again. Searching the boy's cabin, Kent discovered a slip of paper hidden in the roller of a battered old typewriter, on which was written, Philippe, 25 Rue Frontenac. As Superman, he rocketed to Paris, France. And as we join him now in his guise of the mild-mannered reporter, he has just entered a pet shop located at 25 Rue Frontenac. Listen.
Bonjour, monsieur.
How do you do? My name is Clark Kent. Are you the proprietor?
Oui, I am the proprietor.
Oh, good. Look, I'm looking for
a little dog, perhaps.
No, you see,
I have some fine little dogs, très belles et très jolies. If you will come this way...
No, look, I don't want a dog, thank you. I'm looking for a
dog,
man,
then perhaps a little cat.
No.
I have the Siamese, the Persian...
No, look, I don't want a cat either. If you'll please just listen a moment.
Voilà, I have it. Monsieur desires a monkey.
No, please, no monkey, no dog, no cat, no goldfish. I'm looking for a man.
A man, monsieur?
Yes, oui, a man. Un homme. A man named Philippe.
Philippe? What is his last name, monsieur?
That I'm afraid I don't know. But his address is 25 Rue Frontenac.
25 Rue Frontenac. This is my address.
I know, that's why I came here. May I ask your name?
Mais certainement, I am Jean Manet.
I see. Well, may I ask, Monsieur Manet, how long have you been in business at this address?
Oh, many years, since the end of the First World War.
Well, have you ever had a clerk or a partner or anyone else here by the name of Philippe?
Never. May I inquire, monsieur, why you ask for this Philippe? Are you perhaps of the gendarmerie?
The police?
Yes.
Oh, no. No, but it's important that I find this man, Philippe, because he may be able to help me find a certain boy.
A boy?
Yes, a boy named Bucky Taylor. Have you ever heard of him?
Bucky? Never, monsieur.
I see. Well, thanks very much, Monsieur Manet.
Oh, it is nothing, monsieur.
I may be back to see you again.
I regret I cannot help you, monsieur.
Goodbye.
Bonjour.
Well, maybe this fellow was telling the truth, and maybe he wasn't. So I think I'd better check up on him at police headquarters. Taxi! So you see, Lieutenant, I must find this man Philippe, because he may know what happened to Bucky Taylor.
I understand, Monsieur Kent. You believe the proprietor of the pet shop Manet perhaps lied to you when he denied knowledge of the man Philippe?
I'm not saying that, but his shop is at 25 Rue Frontenac, the address written on the slip of paper I found in Hobie Taylor's old typewriter. And that's the only clue I have. So I thought you might be able to tell me about the pet shop man, his character and so on.
Well, as you see, I have the dossier on Jean Manet right here. And he appears to be a man of estimable character.
Where does that leave me? And Philippe, whoever he is, and Bucky Taylor. You see, Lieutenant, not only do I want to find Bucky because I'm concerned for the boy's safety, but also we think he knows about the story his father turned up, a story which he said would affect the future of the entire world. Bucky's father was shot to keep him from revealing that story, and we want to know what it was.
Oh, naturally, monsieur. If there is anything I can do...
Well, there may be something you can do, Lieutenant.
Huh?
It's occurred to me that there is probably a 25 Rue Frontenac in other French cities.
Ah, oui, that is so, monsieur.
Well, then you might have directories here of French towns and maps, if I may go through them.
An excellent idea, monsieur. Come with me. I myself will aid you.
Thank you.
This way. Here, Monsieur Kent, is another Rue Frontenac in Le Havre.
Le Havre, eh?
Oui.
We found one in Marseille. That makes two. How many large towns are left?
None, only the small villages. And for most of them, there are no street guides or directories.
Well, let's hope I find my man in Marseille or Le Havre. Thanks very much, Lieutenant. I'll let you know how I come out.
But wait, monsieur. I will telegraph the authorities in Marseille and Le Havre. They will investigate the Rue Frontenac addresses in their cities.
No, don't bother, Lieutenant. I can cover them faster myself.
You? You can travel hundreds of miles faster than the telegraph? Huh? What is this you say, monsieur?
That's a little secret of my own. I'll be seeing you, Lieutenant. So long. Nobody behind this store. Good. Off for these clothes. Now, as Superman, I'll try Marseille first. There we are, all set. Up and away! This door plate says Dr. Bonnard. No first name. Well, maybe it's Philippe. Oh, here comes somebody.
Bonjour, monsieur.
How do you do? Are you Dr. Bonnard?
Oui, you wish to be
Dr.
examined.
Philippe Bonnard?
No, I am André Bonnard.
Uh-oh.
You are seeking a Dr. Philippe Bonnard, monsieur.
Well, I don't know. That is, I don't know if he's a doctor or not.
But then why do you come to
I'm
me?
looking for a man named Philippe, whose last name I do not know, but who lives at 25 Rue Frontenac.
This address is 25 Rue Frontenac.
Yes.
There is no one here of the name of Philippe.
Are you sure, Doctor?
Mais certainement, that's all.
I'm sorry. I should have explained. You see, I'm an American newspaper reporter, and it's very important that I find this fellow Philippe. As I say, I only know that he lives at 25 Rue Frontenac.
Well, he does not live here, monsieur, nor has he ever lived here.
I see. Tell me, Dr. Bonnard, have you ever heard of Bucky Taylor?
Bucky Taylor? No.
You positive?
I have told you, monsieur, I know nothing of these people you inquire about, nor do I like being questioned. I'm a busy man.
All right, I'm sorry. Forgive me for troubling you, Doctor. Goodbye.
Bonjour.
Well, I drew another blank, so back to my Superman identity. I'll try Le Havre now, and if that doesn't pan out, I'll have to search every town in France and Belgium. All set now for Le Havre. Up and away! Hello, my name is Clark Kent. I'm an American newspaper reporter, and I'm looking for a man named Philippe. Do you have anyone with that name staying with you, Monsieur Doriot?
Philippe?
Yes.
What is his family name, monsieur?
That I do not know.
Well, there are many with the name Philippe.
Yes, but there's only 125 Rue Frontenac in Le Havre. Tell me, please, is there a man named Philippe living here?
Oui, there is such a one.
There is?
Oui, Philippe Dulac, but...
Dulac, is he in now?
Oui, but...
Take me to him, please, or tell me where his room is.
But if you do not know his full name, or even what it looks
It's
like...
extremely important. Please take me to him. Oh, here. Here's something for your trouble.
Oh, merci, monsieur, merci. Come, I will take you to Philippe Dulac. Follow me, please. It is a long climb to the attic, Monsieur Kent, but here... We come now to Monsieur Dulac's room.
Is that his room straight ahead?
Oui, that is it.
Great Scott!
What is it, monsieur?
Something's happened in that room. Come on, Monsieur Doriot. Open the door. Hurry!
Followed by the old pension keeper, Clark Kent leaps toward the door of the little attic room. What has Kent's X-ray vision seen through the door? We'll be back in a moment to find out. So stand by.
Say, I don't have to tell you girls what fun a charm bracelet is. And that's what Kellogg's Pep has for you. A charm bracelet. And take it from me, it's keen. A swell silver-like bracelet that you'll enjoy wearing. And when you've collected the 12 different charms to go with it, you'll really have something to be proud of. Now, to start off your collection, you'll want the charm bracelet, of course. So first I'll tell you how to get that. Get a pencil and paper, because you're going to need it. For the bracelet only, send one box stop from Super Delicious Pep and 10 cents. That's a dime in cash to Superman, Department 1R, Battle Creek, Michigan. That's 1 dime and 1 Pep box stop for just the bracelet. And there were 12 charms to go with it. Bright, shiny, small-scale models of a piano and a cuckoo clock and binoculars, a Scotty dog, a violin, and a skate, among others. Now, since all that may be pretty hard to remember, with your first order, you'll get a printed slip with the names and pictures of all the 12 charms. I bet you'll want to keep ordering them until your collection is complete. Now, here's how to get started on your charm collection. For each of the charms, send 1 box top from Pep, the Sunshine cereal, and 1 dime, plus the names of the charms you want, to Superman, Department 1R, Battle Creek, Michigan. That's 1 dime and 1 Pep box top for each of the charms you want, and 1 dime and 1 Pep box top for the charm bracelet. Just remember, print your name and address plainly on your orders, and send them in today to Superman, Department 1R, Battle Creek, Michigan.
As we continue now, Clark Kent has just thrown open the door of the attic room at 25 Rue Frontenac in Le Havre, France. Monsieur Doriot, elderly French rooming housekeeper, gasps as Kent says...
Look, Monsieur Doriot, on the floor. Exactly. Look, he lies on his face, and see his arms and legs are bound.
Yes, obviously somebody got here before we did. Now, if only he's alive.
Well, does he live, Monsieur Kent?
Yes. Yes, he's breathing.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, I'll turn him over.
Careful, monsieur.
The poor fellow, he's been gagged, too. What the?
No. That is not Philippe Dulac.
You're telling me? I know this man. I know him well.
Who is he?
This man is Herbert Calkins of Scotland Yard.
Scotland Yard?
Yes, but how did he get here? Who knocked him out and tied him up? And what's happened to Philippe Dulac?
His eyes wide with amazement, Clark Kent stares down at Herbert Calkins, the famous Scotland Yard detective who, only a short time ago, almost succeeded in revealing Kent's true identity as Superman. No wonder Kent is stupefied. How did Herbert Calkins come into this alarming predicament in a shabby little rooming house in Le Havre, France? And what has happened to the man named Philippe, who had occupied this room, and on whom Kent is counting to lead him to the missing Bucky Taylor, and to the sensational story for which Bucky's father died? Tomorrow our story takes an even stranger turn, fellows and girls. So don't miss the next exciting episode, when we and Superman learn more and encounter even stranger developments. Be sure to tune in tomorrow. Same time, same station.
And remember, for breakfast, it's Kellogg's Pep.
For excitement, the adventures of Superman.
Superman is a copyrighted feature appearing in Superman DC comic magazines and is brought to you Monday through Friday at this same time by Kellogg's Pep, the Sunshine Cereal. This is the Mutual Broadcasting System.
And now, faster than a speeding bullet, Condensed Bat-Supe proudly presents Chapter 4 of The Man Without a Face, as originally broadcast on March 21st, 1947.
Faster than a speeding bullet. More powerful than a locomotive. Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound. Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman.
Kellogg's Pep. P-E-P, Pep. Kellogg's Pep, the Sunshine Cereal, presents
The Adventures of Superman. Today, Clark Kent learns from Herbert Calkins of a world-shaking plot against peace. And as both realize that the mysterious Philippe is their only clue, a terrific explosion is thrown at their very feet.
Hello there, gang. This is your pal Dan McCullough. Say, that news is spreading like wildfire. It was only a week ago that I began telling you about the wonderful new Pep collection. And already girls are telling their friends all about the nifty charm bracelet and charms that Kellogg's Pep is offering. And the fellows are all sending for the swell keychains and lucky pieces. So how about you? You want to get in on that fun, don't you? Well, then, get a pencil and paper, and I'll tell you all about it. Now, first, I'll give the girls all the dope, and I'll get back to you fellas in just a few minutes. Now, girls, to get your beautiful silver-like charm bracelet, send $1 dime and 1 Pep box stop to Superman, Department 1R, Battle Creek, Michigan. That's $1 dime and 1 Pep box stop just for the bracelet, and the charms are extra. Now, there are 12 of them, all bright and shiny small-scale models of binoculars, a skate, a trolley, a cuckoo clock, a violin, and a telephone, among others. I can't describe them all, but when you receive your first order, you get a printed slip with it, and on it, you'll find the names and the pictures of the 12 charms. And when you see what you're getting, boy, I bet you won't want to stop ordering until your collection is complete. Now, here's how to get started on your charm collection. For each of the charms, you send 1 box stop from Pep, the Sunshine Cereal, and $1 dime, plus the names of the charms you want, to Superman, Department 1R, Battle Creek, Michigan. That's $1 dime and 1 Pep box stop for each of the charms, and $1 dime and 1 Pep box stop for the charm bracelet, and mail to Superman, Department 1R, Battle Creek, Michigan. Print your name and address plainly on your orders. Now, fellas, you stick around because I'm going to get to you in just a few minutes.
And now, the Adventures of Superman. As you remember, Bucky Taylor, 13-year-old orphan son of a former Daily Planet foreign correspondent, mysteriously disappeared from a ship bound from England to America. Clark Kent searched the boy's cabin, and in the roller of an old typewriter found a slip of paper on which was written Philippe, 25 Rue Frontenac. As Superman, he streaked to France, and finally in the city of Le Havre, he located a rooming house in which a man named Philippe lived. But when Kent and the elderly rooming house proprietor entered Philippe's attic room, they found an unconscious man, bound and gagged, lying on the floor. Dorio, the rooming house proprietor, gasped.
Mon Dieu, this is not Philippe.
No, this is Herbert Calkins of Scotland Yard.
In astonishment, Kent stared down at Herbert Calkins, the famous Scotland Yard detective, who once had almost succeeded in revealing his identity as Superman. And as we continue now, Kent has placed the stocky middle-aged detective on a couch, and freeing him of a gag and bonds, has succeeded in reviving him. Listen.
Now, take it easy, Mr. Calkins. Everything's under control. Water, Dorio.
Oui.
Quickly, please.
Here it is, monsieur.
Thanks. Drink this, Calkins. No, easy.
I cannot comprehend, Monsieur Kent. How came this man, who you say is a great English detective, to be here?
You got me, but we ought to know the answers in a moment. Hey, feel better now, Calkins?
Yes, Kent. By Jove, Clark Kent.
Right. What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
I asked you first. Well, I came here to find a man named Philippe, and
You did? So did I.
You both seek the same man.
But where is Philippe?
That's what I want to know. Just let me...
No, wait a minute. Don't get up yet, Calkins. Better rest him.
I'm all right now, Kent. The blighter rapped me on the head with a belly blackjack or something.
Who did? Philippe?
Oh, no, old chap. Someone else. But more of that later. Let's see about Philippe. Where is he? What happened to him?
I do not know.
No, do I. I came up here to find him and found you.
I must say I was certainly played for a sucker, as you Americans say. What?
You should say you were.
Hey, hold on. You. Who are you?
I am Dorio, monsieur.
The proprietor of this rooming house.
Well, look here, Dorio. What do you know about Philippe Dulac's disappearance?
I know nothing,
Oh,
monsieur.
come now, my man.
I swear it, monsieur. I brought up this gentleman, Monsieur Kent, to call on Philippe Dulac.
That's right. Now, listen, Mr. Calkins.
Wait, Kent. Tell me, Dorio. So far as you know, was Philippe here when I came up? That was, let's see, a little after 3 o'clock?
I do not know, monsieur. I was then at the market.
Well, see here. Will you be good enough to wait downstairs, my man? I want to speak to Mr. Kent privately.
Oui, monsieur. I will be downstairs.
Good. Close the door after you, please. That's a good chap.
Oui.
Now, Kent.
Wait a minute, Mr. Calkins. Before we do any talking, we'd better contact the Le Havre police.
Not yet, old boy. This is not a job for the police.
Well, of course it is. Somebody, not Philippe, you say, knocked you out.
Yes.
Well, the same person might have done something to Philippe and taken him away. I've got to find him.
Quite, old boy, quite. And I must find him, too.
Well...
But believe me when I say we can't call in the French police yet.
Why? What do you mean?
Tell me first why you came all the way from America to find this man, Philippe.
Well, all right. I'm looking for a boy named Bucky Taylor who boarded the liner Nautilus in England but disappeared the first day out.
Disappeared? You mean overboard?
No, I don't think so. I think he was lured from the ship or forcibly taken from it before it sailed.
I see. Now, what has all this to do with Philippe?
I'm coming to that. Bucky's cabin had been thoroughly searched, ripped apart. But I found a slip of paper hidden in the roller of an old typewriter which had belonged to Bucky's father. And Philippe's name was written on it, together with the address 25 Rue Frontenac.
Right, Jove. You say you found this slip of paper in the boy's father's typewriter?
That's right. You see, Hobie Taylor was a crack foreign correspondent for the Daily Planet who was murdered by the Nazi Gestapo in Sweden just before the war ended.
Yes?
And get this, Calkins. Just before Hobie was killed, he told my editor, Perry White, on the transatlantic telephone, that he had hold of a sensational story that would affect the future of the entire world after the war.
I see.
And here's the payoff. From something Hobie said, Mr. White is sure that Hobie's son, Bucky, knows something about that story.
Really? He does?
Yes. I think his knowledge of that story, whatever it is the reason for Bucky's disappearance.
You know, Kent, it must be the same story I'm after.
You? You're after Hobie's
Yes. Now, look, Kent.
What?
This is in strictest confidence, you understand?
You can trust me.
I know I can, so listen. We at Scotland Yard have reason to believe that a gigantic plot is in progress against the World Peace Organization.
What? By whom?
We have very little information, and I'm not at liberty to tell you what we do have, except this. We are quite certain that a person known only as the Man Without a Face is behind it.
A man without a face? What are you talking
The
about?
Man Without a Face is the most dangerous man in the world. We don't know who he is or where he is. We only know that he has a tremendous amount of money and influence, and that he's on the wrong side of the law.
You say this unknown character is behind a plot against the World Peace Organization?
Yes, that much we're certain of. And as I say, now I think your chap, Hobie Taylor, had this same story with full details and was killed to keep him from revealing it.
Why do you say that?
Because the trail I'm following led to this man, Philippe, too.
Oh?
But you understand this, Kent. Philippe is on our side.
Well, that's fine. Now, just who is he?
That I am not at liberty to reveal. Take my word for it, he's on our side. I had an appointment to see him here today at 3 o'clock.
But when you got here, somebody knocked you out.
Right, just as I entered the room. Why, I didn't even get a look at the blighter. First time anything like this has ever happened to me, by Jove.
Well, never mind that now. It seems our immediate job is to find Philippe.
Right, old boy. But I'm afraid we'll never find Philippe, no.
Why do you say that?
Because Philippe knew too much, you see. And I'm afraid he's been done in by representatives of the Man Without a Face.
Well, then how'll we find Bucky and get his story?
I don't know, old chap.
Come on, let's search this room.
If you insist.
I do insist. It's our only hope. Come on, start looking. Well, that's that, Mr. Calkins. There's nothing in this room to give us a lead.
As I was sure there wouldn't be, Kent, old man.
Well, then where do we go from here?
That's a bit of a poser, old chap.
But we can't just give up. I won't give up. There's too much at stake.
I quite agree.
Wait a minute. I just thought of something.
Yes, well, what's that?
Philippe must have known he was mixed up in a dangerous business.
Of course he did.
And that he himself was in danger. So it seems to me he would have left something behind, some clue, just in case anything happened to him.
But we've just searched this room from stem to stern, old boy, and we've turned up exactly nothing.
So he didn't leave anything in this room. But he might have left it someplace else. Say, maybe Doriot would know.
Doriot? Oh, the proprietor of this pension?
Yes, he's downstairs. Come on, let's ask him.
Monsieur Kent, Philippe left with me a small trunk. It is in the cellar.
I see. That's a splendid bit of luck.
Yes, will you show it to us, Monsieur Doriot?
Well, after all, monsieur, it is the private property of Philippe, and
But if something happened to him, as we
See
think...
here, my man. Have a look at my credentials. As you can see, I'm from Scotland Yard.
I see. Well, there can be no great harm, perhaps, in showing you the trunk. Come then.
Good. Come on, Mr. Calkins. And keep your fingers crossed, as we say in America.
Led by the elderly rooming house proprietor, Clark Kent and Herbert Calkins descend a narrow flight of steps to a dark, damp cellar. Will they find in Philippe's trunk a clue to the missing Bucky and to the mysterious story for which his father died? We'll be back in a moment for the startling climax of today's episode, so stand by.
Well, fellas, here's where I tell you all about the swell new collection you can start, thanks to Kellogg's Pep, the Sunshine cereal. It's a super-duper keychain, a big silver-like He-Man chain that you'll be proud to wear. And there are nifty lucky pieces you can attach to it. 12 of them, and you'll want them all, so get started right away. Now, get a pencil and paper so that you don't miss any of it. First off, you'll want the keychain, and for the keychain only, send one buck stop from Super Delicious Pep and 15 cents, that's a dime and a nickel, to Superman, Department 1R, Battle Creek, Michigan. That's for the keychain only. But of course, you'll want the lucky pieces to go with it. And there are 12 shiny, small-scale models of a locomotive, a Scotty dog, a football, a skull and crossbones, binoculars, and a telephone, among others. Now, when you receive your first order, look in the package, and you'll find a printed slip with the names and pictures of all the 12 lucky pieces on it. And when you see them, bet you'll want to keep ordering until your collection is complete. Now, for each of the lucky pieces, send one Pep box stop and one dime, plus the names of the lucky pieces you want, to Superman, Department 1R, Battle Creek, Michigan. That's one dime and one Pep box stop for each of the lucky pieces, and for the keychain, 15 cents, that's a dime and a nickel, and one Pep box stop. But be sure to print your name and address clearly on your order. And remember that address now. It's Superman, Department 1R, Battle Creek, Michigan.
As we continue now, we find Clark Kent and Herbert Calkins in the damp, earthen-floored cellar of Monsieur Doriot's rooming house, where they are standing before a small, battered trunk. With them is Monsieur Doriot, who, holding aloft a lighted candle, says,
This is the trunk of Philippe Dulac, monsieur. The one he have asked me to keep safe for him.
It'll be safe enough with us, my man. We just want to go through it. See if you can open it, Kent.
Right. There we are.
Empty, by Jove.
Oui, it is empty.
Not quite, Mr. Calkins.
How can you say that, old chap? It's obviously as empty as Mother Hubbard's cupboard.
You're wrong. What's that? Eh?
Sounded like a window going up.
Yes. Calkins! Doriot! Look out!
Leaping forward, Clark Kent shouts a warning as a terrific explosion lights up the dark little cellar, shattering Philippe's little trunk to smithereens and shaking the foundations of the ancient house. What has happened to the men who were with Clark Kent? Was the person responsible for the explosion a representative of the man without a face, who was anxious to prevent Kent from having what his X-ray vision saw in Philippe's trunk? The mystery and the menace of our story grows deeper as Superman's search for young Bucky Taylor brings him closer to the individual known only as the Man Without a Face, a man who has launched a gigantic plot against the World Peace Organization. So don't miss a minute of it. Be sure to tune in Monday, same time, same station.
And remember, for breakfast, it's Kellogg's Pep.
For excitement, the adventures of Superman.
Super Superman is a copyrighted feature appearing in Superman DC comic magazines and is brought to you Monday through Friday at this same time by Kellogg's Pep, the Sunshine Cereal. This is the Mutual Broadcasting System.
It's time for a Condensed Bat-Supe Extra Helping, because sometimes child's play is anything but. Join us as we journey to a town just like yours on a summer day, just like any other, while children everywhere are playing a game. The same game. All featuring a countdown to 5 p.m., known in this game as 0 Hour. An episode of Suspense from April 5th, 1955.
And now, tonight's presentation of radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense. Tonight, Suspense brings you a repeat performance of one of the most controversial plays ever presented over your radio. It is called 0 Hour by Ray Bradbury. After the initial performance, a great number of letters were received. Some comments were highly complimentary, and an almost equal number were not. However, because so many of you did write asking to hear this provocative work of fiction again, we present it, and hope that those of you who have not heard it before will write us your opinion. So now, starring Miss Isa Ashdown, here is tonight's suspense play, 0 Hour.
What a game. Such excitement they hadn't known in years. Mink talked earnestly to someone near the rose bush, though no one was there. Then the two little girls, shouting, laughing at each other. Such fun, such tremulous joy. Mink ran into the house all dirt and sweat. For her few years, she was loud and strong and definite. And her mother, Mrs. Morris, peeling vegetables at the sink, watched with amusement as her daughter threw into a sack old pots and tools and things which were relegated to child play.
Oh, my goodness, Mink, what's going on?
Oh, the most exciting game ever, just ever.
Oh?
It's all right, I take these things, Mom.
Well, just don't dent them and it's all right.
Thanks, Mom, we won't. Bye.
All right, dear. Oh, what's the name of the game, dear?
Invasion.
Invasion?
Invasion. And in the garden now, a serious concentration. Mink with an assortment of pots, pans, and wrenches, forks, spoons. And her friend Anna, a little younger, tongue in teeth, taking notes on a pad.
This, and this. What's it say next? Wait a minute, Mink. Well, hurry up. 4, 9, 7, A and B and X. 4, 9, 7, A and B and X. A fork and a string and a hexagonal. A fork and a string and a hexagonal. What do we do next, Mr. Drill?
And then Mink talking to the rosebush again. And to her own satisfaction, at least, receiving some kind of answer which she relayed to Anna.
Triangle. How do you spell it? Oh, any old way, doesn't matter. Now write beam. I haven't got triangle yet. Well, hurry. 0 hours by 5 o'clock. We haven't got all day.
Then time out from Invasion for lunch. Mink bolted down the soup and coincidentally crammed a sandwich into her mouth.
Now you slow down, Mink. Whatever's waiting will wait a few minutes longer.
But I can't. Drill's waiting for me.
Drill? Well, that's a peculiar name. Is he a new boy in the neighborhood, dear?
He's new, all right.
Well, I don't think I've ever seen him. Which one is Drill?
Oh, he's just around. You'll make fun. Everybody makes fun. All the kids do.
Well, I don't think that's very nice. Is Drill shy?
Well, yes, in a way. I don't know. I gotta go now, Mama, if we're gonna have the invasion.
Now, you finish your milk, miss. Who's invading what?
Martians invading Earth from up there.
Oh, I see. And, Drill's a Martian?
I think so. He's had a very hard time getting here.
I should imagine.
They couldn't figure out a way to attack Earth. How to get in or something. And Drill says they have to do it by surprise. And even get help from your enemy.
Oh, a fifth column, huh?
Uh-huh. And all this time they haven't been able to figure out how to attack until one day they thought of children.
Well, that was bright of them.
And they thought of how grown-ups are so busy, they never look under rose bushes or on lawns.
Oh, that's where Drill is now, under the rose bush?
Uh-huh, with all his friends, too. And there's something about kids under 11 with imagination. It's real funny to hear Drill talk.
Well, it must be. You better run along out if you want to have your invasion before dark. Oh, and bath tonight. School tomorrow, you know.
Drill says I won't have to take any more baths.
Oh, he does he?
And we can stay up till 10 o'clock.
Well, your friend Mr. Drill had better mind his P's and Q's, or I'm going to call up his mother.
That's just it. Drill says you're dangerous because you don't believe in Martians. Just like you think Drill's a kid. Well, he's not. And they're going to let us run the world when they get in. All of us kids. And I might even be queen.
Well, that's nice, dear. Now run along.
Mom?
What is it, dear?
Mom, when the invasion comes, we'll have to get rid of you and Daddy. But I'll be sure it won't hurt very much.
Well, thanks. Thanks a lot. Hello?
Hello, Mary. How are things in New York?
Oh, Helen, how nice. Are you in town?
Oh, no, I'm in Danbury. I was just thinking of you and thought I'd call.
Oh, it's long distance, though. You shouldn't.
Oh, I can afford 3 minutes. How's Henry?
Fine. And Bill?
Oh, just fine. What about Mink?
Oh, wonderful. Noisier than ever. Oh, she's got a new game now. It's taken the place of hopscotch. Invasion.
Is she playing that, too?
Well, yes. Are yours?
Same thing. Some kind of geometric jacks, I suppose. Isn't it a scream? You know, all the kids their age are playing it up here. Timmy's got a crush on some guy named Drill. I think that's what it is.
Oh, it must be a new password. Mink likes him, too.
Oh, I didn't know it got to New York. Word of mouth, I suppose. You know, kids. Funniest thing, I got a letter from my sister in Boston. She says her kids are playing it, too. It's just sweeping the country.
Well, I wonder where they learned it.
Don't ask me. All I know is what Timmy told me at lunch. 0 hours at 5 o'clock.
When?
Today. That's when the invasion's going to be. Oh, these kids and their imagination.
And they talked a little more. Schoolgirl friends. Casual woman talk. But Mrs. Morris was thoughtful. She was thinking of other things, of adults, of children with imagination, rose bushes, dimensions. She thought of how much she had forgotten about being a child, and she wondered about Mink and all the kids who were at that moment playing Invasion.
A kiss for Mink.
I will, and to Bill and the kids.
Thanks. Bye.
Goodbye.
An hour drowsed by. It was 3 o'clock. There was an occasional hum inside the coolness of the house as a car passed outside. The street was lined with good, green, and peaceful trees. And all across the city, in other gardens, in other places, children under 11 were excitedly playing a game, talking to rose bushes and grass lawns, trees and shrubs. Even children in apartment houses, high in the air, conferring with potted plants, cactus and ivy. Mrs. Morris finished her housework and went to the kitchen.
Oh, hello, dear.
Hi, Mom. Can I have a glass of water?
Of course, I'll get it.
Pi r squared, 27. A over 56 to the 7th degree, x t7.
What, dear?
Oh, nothing, Mom.
Oh, here you are.
Thanks.
How are things going? The, invasion.
Oh, that.
Yes, that.
Almost finished. When everything's right, Drill said we should be ready on time.
5 o'clock?
That's right. How'd you know?
Helen called me from Danbury. She says that Timmy's playing it, too.
Hey, that's keen.
I guess all the kids are, aren't they?
No, not all of them. Not guys like Jimmy Wood and Bob Wilson. They're growing up and they make fun of us. They're worse than parents. They just won't believe in drill. They're so smart just because they're growing up. You'd think they'd know better. They were little only a couple years ago. Well, we'll get rid of them first. Drill says it's okay to kill them first.
Mink, I don't like that kind of talk. Do you hear me? I don't like it at all.
Oh,
now,
Ma.
I mean it. You keep on that way and there'll be no more playing. You'll have to tell Anna to go home and you'll stay inside until bedtime.
I'm sorry.
Well, I should think so.
Thanks for the water, Mom.
Mink,
Yes, Ma?
what did those numbers mean?
What numbers?
Those numbers you were saying to yourself before.
Oh, that. They're the things we have to do to get Drill and his friends out. That's all.
Look, dear, why don't you and Anna go down to the drugstore and get some ice cream? You don't even have to use your allowance. I'll pay for it.
Haven't got time, Mom. Thanks.
Well, I'd never believe I'd hear you say that.
I gotta go now, Mom.
Oh, wait a minute. Mink, I want you to tell me the truth. What is this invasion silliness?
It isn't silly. It's just a game, that's all. Mom, we're just playing an invasion. Excuse me, I gotta get back now. I'll see you later.
It was a game called Invasion. Mrs. Morris's little girl, Mink, was playing it. So was Mink's friend Anna, and all the other children under 11. It was called Invasion, and 0 hour was to be at 5 o'clock. Mrs. Morris was disturbed. She wasn't sure why, but there was something about parents shutting ears and eyes to what was happening. And because she was disturbed, she did something she didn't usually do. She called her husband at the office.
Hello, dear.
Oh, hello, Henry. I'm sorry to bother you, but Miss Maxon said you weren't busy.
Oh, not too. I should be able to get home early today. Everything all right?
Yes.
You all right?
I'm fine.
Mink?
Oh, she's... Henry?
What?
Oh, nothing. I just wanted to talk to you for a minute. That's all.
Listen, are you sure you're all right?
Oh, yes.
Mink been getting on your nerves?
Not really.
Well, you tell her to behave, or when I come home, she and I are going to have a talk. As a matter of fact, she's been a little fresh lately, and I don't think it's good.
Well, she's playing outside. She's fine.
Honey, is something wrong?
Why, no, I told you I was just thinking about you and wanted to talk, that's all. Nothing wrong with that.
Not a thing.
You go back to your work, dear. I'll see you soon.
All right.
What time do you think you'll be home?
Oh, about 5, maybe a little earlier.
5. Oh.
Hey, what? Come on, what?
Well, I was just thinking. Nothing really, just Mink and you and me. Goodbye, dear.
You are okay, aren't you?
Yes, I'm fine. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Another hour passed, and it was 4:30. The day began to wane. The sun lowered in the peaceful blue sky. Shadows lengthened on the green lawn. Outside it was quiet. The two little girls more intent than ever upon their endless movement of design and pattern with the implements before them. Mrs. Morris watched from the window, and she had never known Mink to have such powers of concentration. She had turned on the radio and sat drinking a cup of coffee and turned over her thoughts.
Children. Children love and hate side by side. Sometimes children love you, hate you, all in half a second. Strange children. Do they ever forget or forgive the whippings and the harsh, strict words of command? I wonder. How can you forget or forgive those over and above you? Those tall, silly dictators those parents.
Mom!
Oh, what is it, dear?
Have we got a piece of lead pipe and a hammer?
Well, I don't know. There might be in the garage. What do you want them for?
We just need them.
Well, if you tell me what for, dear, maybe I can...
Thanks, Mom.
Is something wrong?
We're stuck halfway. If we get him all the way through, it'd be easier. Then all the others could come through after him.
Well, can I help?
Thanks, Mom. I can fix it.
You better get through, Mink. I want you to take your bath before your father comes home.
All right.
Now, he's coming home early. And Mink... Mink!
Mink had disappeared behind the shrubs, and Mrs. Morris knew it was ridiculous to make an issue of it. Besides, what was the issue? Invasion? Drill? 0 hour? Unaccountably, a cool breeze came up, and although normally for that time of year it would have been a relief, Mrs. Morris felt a chill. She closed the window. Time passed. A curious, waiting silence came upon the street, deepening. Then from the living room, Mrs. Morris heard... "5 o'clock. 0 hour. 0 hour. It had come, and now it had gone. But was the clock right? And Mrs. Morris, knowing how foolish it was, knowing it, went to the phone and dialed.
Silly. It's silly.
When you hear the tone, the time will be exactly 4:54 and 20 seconds.
"4:54 and 20 seconds. And Mrs. Morris knew that it wasn't as silly as she had thought, because it wasn't 5 o'clock yet. Not 0 hour yet. Then the car drove up into the driveway.
Hi, mate. How's it going? Hi, Anna.
Hi, Daddy. Bye, Mr. Morris.
Got a kiss for your old man?
Haven't got time now, Daddy.
Well, that's a nice thing. What are you doing?
We're playing Invasion.
Oh, swell. Your mother in the house?
Uh-huh.
Okay, be good.
I will. 0 hour in a few minutes, Daddy.
All right, I'll be ready.
Mrs. Morris heard him chuckle, and his steps up the walk to the front door.
Mary?
I'm in the living room, dear.
Oh, hi. Our daughter didn't have time for a kiss. How about you?
A hard day?
Not particularly.
Would you like a cocktail?
Oh, you read my mind.
Martini?
Perfect. Anything exciting happened today?
No. Oh, Helen called.
Oh?
From Danbury. I told her she was crazy, but she just felt like calling.
Like you calling me this afternoon. Crazy, huh? Hey, what was that all about?
Well, I told you. I just wanted to.
Hey, incidentally, what's this new game the kids are playing? Invasion. That's a nice depressing thought. Is she all right? Come to think of it, she looked kind of funny.
She's all right. What's the time, Henry?
A couple of minutes after 5. Why?
No, the clock's wrong. By your watch.
Oh, I've got 2 minutes, too. I'm probably slow. You got something on the stove?
No, I just wondered.
Honey. Hey, look at me. What's the matter?
Nothing, really.
No,
really.
Mink's been up to something.
No, of course
then
not.
What?
I guess I'm a little tired, upset, that's all.
You want to go out for dinner?
Oh, no, I've got a steak here.
I'll tell you what, I'll barbecue it. How'll that be?
Oh, fine. What was that?
What?
Well, I thought I heard something.
Well, I didn't.
I must have been imagining it.
Hey, you are jumpy. Why don't you have a drink? It'll do you good.
No, I don't want one. What's the time?
Mary, what is this? Now, I mean it. Something's wrong, and I want to know.
It's silly. It's so silly. I'm on edge, that's all.
Mary.
I am.
I don't like this. That kid's done something, hasn't she? I'm going to get her in.
No, Henry, please, don't. She hasn't. It's nothing at all. I just...
What's that?
I don't know.
Those kids haven't got anything dangerous out there, have they? I noticed a lot of junk lying around.
I thought it was a game. She wouldn't have done it herself. They made her do it.
What the devil?
Well, maybe you better go out and tell them to stop playing now. It's after 5. You tell Mink to put off the invasion until tomorrow. Tell her.
It is coming from outside. What are they up to? I'd better take a look. Mink! Mink! Good Lord! Bombs! Bombs! They're bombing!
No, it's upstairs. I know it is. In the attic. That's where it is.
Mary! Mary, it is not up there! Mary!
He ran after her, confused, not a little frightened. She seemed to know something.
In the attic. That's where it is.
Her mind had worked that quickly. Any excuse to get him away from the outside, to get him upstairs to the attic in time. And outside there were more explosions, and they could hear the children screaming with delight.
It is not in the attic, it's outside. Mink's out there. What's the matter with you?
No. I'll show you. Hurry! Get inside, quick. Now we're safe until tonight.
Are you crazy? Why did you throw that key away?
Maybe we can sneak out later. Maybe we can escape.
For heaven's sake, the kid's out there. Do you want her to get killed?
You don't know. You don't. We've got to stay here. We've got to. It's horrible. We've got to. You've got to stay here with me.
At this point, I don't know how the devil I can get out. Where's that light?
Oh, be quiet. Please, be quiet. They'll hear us. They'll find us. Oh, Henry, please.
Well, who's going to answer the telephone? There's that noise again. It's in this house. Mary, what is this? Mary, what's happening? You know, now answer me. Stop it, Mary, stop it. Somebody's downstairs. Who's down there? Who?
Oh, no. Oh, hush. Please be quiet. They might go away. Please.
And between his wife's terror and the electric humming from below, Mr. Morris felt a great fear. They trembled together in silence in the attic, Mr. and Mrs. Morris, parents of a little girl. Then they heard steps coming up the stairs, and a voice.
Mommy, Daddy, where are you?
And a queer, cold light became visible under the door crack. The strange odor and the alien sound of eagerness in Mink's voice was almost more than they could bear. Each wanted to scream.
Mommy, Daddy.
And another sound. And the attic lock melted. Mink. Mink, with bright little eyes and tousled hair, peered inside. And behind her, tall, wavering blue shadows. Frightful shadows.
Suspense, in which Miss Isa Ashdown starred in tonight's presentation of 0 Hour. Next week, Suspense will bring you the story of a bomb and the man who carried it to its ultimate destination. We call it the Lunch Kit. Be sure to listen to Lunch Kit next week on Suspense. Suspense is produced and directed by Anthony Ellis. Tonight's script was written by Ray Bradbury and adapted by Mr. Ellis. The music was composed by Leith Stevens and Lucien Morawick and conducted by Wilbur Hatch. Featured in the cast were Parley Bear, Paula Winslow, Eve McVeigh, John Daner, and Beverly Hanley. Sound patterns were by Bill James and Ray Kemper. This is the CBS Radio Network.
Well, that'll wrap up this episode of Condensed Bat-Supe, featuring the next 2 chapters of The Man Without a Face, from the adventures of Superman. Thank you for listening. Be sure to tell your friends to subscribe to Bat-Supe on their favorite podcatcher. We can also be found on YouTube and Facebook. We'll see you next time for another exciting edition of Condensed Bat-Supe as we bring you more of The Man Without a Face and another fine extra helping. Until then...
Throughout the British Isles, air raid shelters are a common sight. But in the town of Sheraton, there stands one, older than the rest, which was never used. Those who knew of the terrors that lurked within it preferred to take their chances with Nazi bombs.
Cornelius Jacques was Sheraton's Justice of Peace. On a certain day in the summer of 1918, when the First World War was approaching its end, Mr. Jacques summoned to his house one James Wyatt.
My dear fellow, I want you to dig me an air raid shelter. Last month there were 13 planes over London. 34 people were killed and 89 injured. If they can come to London, they can come to Sheraton.
And so James Wyatt dug. And then, a few mornings later, the workman appeared unexpectedly at his honor's door.
Oh, what do you want, my dear fellow?
I want me money. The money what's coming to me for 2 days' work.
But you're not finished yet. I'll pay you when you're through.
You're mistaken, Your Honor. I am through. There wasn't a soul in that dugout but myself. But somebody threw sand in me eye.
And James Wyatt was not to be reasoned with. He refused to return to the half-completed air raid shelter. And so the justice had no choice but to go out alone and investigate.
Should have dug the thing myself. Hello in there. Anybody inside?
The justice opened the makeshift door and stepped into the gloom of the dugout. There was not a sound, nothing stirred. And then suddenly...
Well, Wyatt must have got his courage back. Come in, my good man, come in.
But there was no response to his call. And so his honor turned and opened the door.
That's strange. Not a soul in view. Some prankster, I'll wager. Come in, lad, wherever you are. Come in.
And this time, the justice did not call in vain. He received an answer.
Good heavens, what was that? Where are you? Who's hiding in here? I demand that you out!
And the justice had good reason to cry out in pain, for just at that moment, a large stone came hurtling through the air from the opposite wall and struck him squarely in his rather impressive midsection.
Coward! Ruffian! Whoever you are, I dare you to show your face! Ouch! Ouch! Stop throwing things at me, will you?
The stones were coming from all directions now, and they were stones no longer, but good-sized rocks. And then, just as his honor was ready to beat a hasty and somewhat undignified retreat, they stopped, as abruptly as they had begun. The justice turned back, and the sight which greeted his eyes was even more astounding than anything that had happened so far.
Good Lord, it's pulling the stones out of the wall and piling them up on the floor.
When Justice Jacques returned to the house, he paid James Wyatt quietly and let him go. And for some reason, he neither looked for a worker to replace Wyatt, nor did he carry out his vow to complete the dugout himself. He did, however, invite several of his neighbors to inspect it, and their experiences were not unlike his own. The electrician of Sheraton wore bandages around his head for several days afterward, and a Canadian soldier who visited the place at night came out screaming with terror. In all, there's been recorded the testimony of 7 reliable witnesses, and all have sworn to the presence in the justice's air raid shelter of a mysterious and supernormal force. A force incredible but true.